Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Taylor Harrison.
And I'm Kinley Bashirs.
It's Halloween on the Plains, and downtown Auburn will continue its trick-or-treat tradition. Auburn students and community are encouraged to dress in their best costumes and make their way downtown.
Downtown streets will close at 5 p.m. for the event. The festivities will last from 6 to 8 p.m. The event will feature a costume contest as well as an appearance by everyone's favorite tiger, Obby, at 6:45. The event is free and will be held rain or shine.
Those commuting on South Donahue Drive may notice a familiar melody. The section of the road now called War Eagle Road plays the first 7 notes of the Auburn Fight Song.
I can't tell you how many times I've driven down this road and going 35. Oh, this will fit. This will work. We can put it right here. There were a couple of different candidates for locations on campus, but we wanted to put it away from any residential areas and really focused on coming right into a great spot on campus. And right here at the athletic corridor of Auburn University. We wanted it in sight of the stadium. We wanted people coming home to Auburn to be able to hear it and get pumped up. We wanted opposing teams to come and make them hear our fight song as they drove into town.
The road was a gift from 1994 industrial engineering graduate Tim Arnold and is one of only 3 musical roads in the United States.
The Auburn Police Division is still seeking public assistance to determine the location of Anaya Haley Blanchard, a 19-year-old missing from Auburn. Blanchard was reported missing to Auburn police on October 24th. She last communicated with a friend on Wednesday night, October 23rd.
There is no evidence of foul play at this point in the investigation, which will continue until her whereabouts are determined. According to police, Blanchard's vehicle was located at an apartment complex in Montgomery on Friday, October 25th at 6:15 p.m. Members of the Auburn Police Division and Montgomery Police Department received a notification from a citizen and responded. The vehicle was found at a residence in the 6100 block of Boardwalk Boulevard in Montgomery, Alabama, but Blanchard has not been located.
Police report that the vehicle was damaged upon their arrival. As of today, there was a video release of Blanchard shown at a convenience store on South College Street last Wednesday, just before her vehicle was seen traveling southbound on South College Street. Police are asking anyone with information regarding her whereabouts to call the Auburn Police Division Detective Section at 334-501-3140, the anonymous tip line at 334-246-1391, or the 24-hour non-emergency number at 334-501-3100.
Auburn University has joined a growing national alliance in a 3-year effort to develop inclusive faculty recruitment, hiring, and retention practices.
The Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities co-leads the effort, known as ASPIRE, the National Alliance for Inclusive and Diverse STEM faculty, aimed at ensuring all STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math faculty use inclusive teaching practices and that institutions increase the diversity of their STEM professorate. Participating universities will begin their work with a self-assessment of current practices and assets.
The institutions will then develop and implement campus action plans to drive change and scale such efforts across all of their STEM programs. Despite the centrality of diversity in learning and student success, efforts to increase underrepresented faculty have not been as successful as intended, particularly in STEM. In 2019, NSF Alliance revealed that underrepresented minority faculty occupied a mere 9% of professorships in STEM fields at 4-year institutions.
To support these efforts, Auburn's Office of Inclusion and Diversity, or OID, and the Big EO Center for the Enhancement of Teaching and Learning have created a 3-part learning opportunity related to facilitating critical conversations in learning environments. In spring 2019, OID provided faculty members with the tools they need to close gaps in educational attainment for historically underrepresented students.
Coming up, Larkin Cardin has the recap on Auburn sports.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Larkin Cardin. This past weekend, there were many mistakes made by Auburn that led to the 23-20 defeat by LSU.
Death Valley, a place where dreams come to die, said the most famous coach, Les Miles. Well, Auburn's dream was to stay at one loss and defeat the number 2 ranked LSU Tigers.
Auburn looked to knock off the second-ranked LSU Tigers led by Heisman hopeful Joe Burrow. Auburn put together the first big drive of the game as Bo Nix would find Anthony Schwartz on a crucial third down for an 18-yard reception. Unable to score a touchdown, the Tigers would cap off the drive as Anders Carlson would put a 30-yard field goal through the uprights to give Auburn a 3-point lead. LSU would strike back in the second quarter as Joe Burrow found Terrence Marshall for a 20-yard touchdown pass. Auburn's defense held tough, keeping the LSU offense out of the end zone as they forced a turnover on fourth down and recovered a muffed punt to put the offense in scoring position. Bo Nix would take advantage of that turnover as he would power his way on a 4th and goal to give Auburn the lead. LSU would manage to get a field goal back as both teams would go into the half tied at 10. Coming out of the half, Auburn would have a huge play as DJ Williams broke loose for a 70-yard run to give Auburn a chance to take the lead. They would, however, settle for a field goal to make it 13-10. LSU's offense took control as they would score 14 unanswered points in the third quarter. Auburn would not score until the final 2 minutes of the game as Seth Williams hauled in a 5-yard catch to get the Tigers within 3. Auburn's hands team almost came up with the onside kick, but LSU would walk out of Death Valley a winner by a final of 23-20. Auburn was led by DJ Williams, who had a breakout performance with 170 yards rushing. LSU quarterback Joe Burrow threw for 321 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
With the loss, the Tigers dropped to 6-2 on the season, and they'll return next week to face the Ole Miss Rebels back in Jordan-Hare Stadium. From Death Valley to Tiger Stadium, I'm Andy Hewling, Eagle Eye TV.
Auburn had approximately 15 penalties for 98 yards. And that is not a recipe for success when facing the number 2 team in the country on their own turf. We put our quarterback in some terrible spots, Coach Gus Malzahn said. Auburn center Caleb Kim was responsible for one of those terrible spots. He snapped the ball over the head of Bo Nix on a drive that started with great field position late in the fourth quarter. We had opportunities and we didn't seize the moment, Malzahn said. Give LSU credit. They're a very good football team, but we just didn't get it done offensively. The run defense was not mentioned as much as the pass defense coming into Saturday's game because most of the media outlets penciled in Joe Burrow to do most of the damage to Auburn's defense. Auburn will look to improve offensively as they host Ole Miss this Saturday. Coming up, find out who will be delivering Auburn's 2019 fall commencement speech. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
The All In All Pink event aims to raise awareness for breast cancer. The event is a collaborative effort between the Vice President for University Outreach and the Office of Public Service, Phi Delta Chi, and Alpha Kappa Alpha. Last Friday marked the 9th year for the event. Eagle Eye's Lainey Mayfield was there to learn more.
As October comes to a close, students and organizations came together to promote breast cancer awareness on Auburn's green space. The All in Pink event was sponsored by Auburn University's Outreach in collaboration with the Office of Public Services, the Chi chapter of Phi Delta Chi Fraternity Incorporated, the Kappa Chi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and the Harrison School of Pharmacy. I spoke with third-year women's health pharmacy student Obienaju Yokohama on what women can do to stay up to date with their health.
Cancer awareness, and in case you didn't know, breast cancer is actually the second most common cancer in women in the U.S. And one most important thing you can do as a woman is to perform breast self-examinations, and that's something that's recommended to do monthly. And what you want to do is you're basically examining your breast, and you want to look for any changes or any lumps or just anything that's out of the ordinary from your normal breast.
Yokohama then commented on the common risk factors of breast cancer.
Which is one of the biggest one is family history, and particularly somebody within a close proximity, like your mom or your sister.
The Auburn University Gospel Choir performed their rendition of Order My Steps in Your Word, sending shockwaves through the crowd. Lainey Mayfield, Eagle Eye TV.
Well, well-known actor and Auburn alumnus Michael O'Neal will be the keynote speaker for Auburn University's fall commencement exercises on December 14th. O'Neal will deliver his commencement address before a graduating class of nearly 2,000 students and their families.
Commencement is a time where we celebrate our students' achievements and empower them to continue living the Auburn creed as they pursue their dreams, said Jay Gouge, Auburn's interim president. Throughout his career, Michael O'Neal has represented the best of Auburn University and inspired others through his powerful roles on screen in service to his communities behind the scenes.
A native of Montgomery, O'Neal launched his legendary film and television career after graduating from Auburn in 1974 with a degree in economics. With a career spanning nearly 4 decades, O'Neal holds more than 120 acting credits to his name and is known to audiences for his role in award-winning films.
Delivering an address titled The Unexpected, O'Neal will discuss the challenges and rewards that come with life's unexpected journeys. When not filming, O'Neal spends time with his wife and 3 daughters and focuses on service to professional and charitable organizations. Auburn's fall commencement ceremonies will be held in the Auburn Arena at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Panelists shared their experiences, failures, and successes while offering views on raising capital, time management, and mentoring at a forum sponsored by the Harbert College of Business on October 22nd. The forum was part of Women Entrepreneurship Week, and it was moderated by Cindy Taylor, an Auburn graduate of Industrial Management and partner at Cyber Risk Solutions in Atlanta. Panelists include Tara Wilson, CEO of the Tara Wilson Agency, Kiari McAlpin, founder and director of Vinehouse Nursery in Alabaster, Alabama, Olivia Cook, doctoral student and co-founder of Stippity Snap, and Boyd Stevens, founder of the Neatlysis in Montgomery. For more information, visit www.auburn.edu.
The 6th annual Couture for the Cure event was last week, and Eagle Eye's Destiny Ambus was there to capture the fun.
The AU Modeling Board held their 6th annual breast cancer awareness show, Couture for the Cure, at Foundview Mansion last Thursday night. Guests had the option to enter into the Raffle for a Cause, in which 100% of the proceeds went to AAMC's Cancer Center. The event included a performance by AU Rhythm and AU singers. The show was a huge success, pulling the Modeling Board's biggest crowd for a show thus far, and featured works from student designers Dillard's, Joseph A. Banks, Lavish, Fabrics, Gabrielle's, and Behind the Glass.
Coming up, changes to Auburn e-bill payments have been pushed back. Find out more after the break. Early this year, Auburn decided to implement a credit card convenience fee for paying e-bill payments. However, after careful consideration, they have decided to delay implementation of the credit card convenience fee in order to provide clarification and sufficient notice to the students and their families.
The fees associated with processing credit card payments continues to grow. A non-refundable credit card convenience fee, which is currently 2.8%, is initiated by TouchNet, a third-party payment processor. Auburn has been paying this fee, costing the university approximately $3.4 million last year and more than $24 million over the past decade. After thorough evaluation, research, and deliberation, it was determined that absorbing this cost hinders efforts to advance institutional priorities, which ultimately shortchanges our students.
Beginning December 1st, 2019, TouchNet's credit card convenience fee will be added to the cost of any e-bill payment made with a credit or debit card. Families choosing to use credit or debit cards for tuition payments at a majority of private and public colleges, including all SEC institutions, pay convenience fees for the opportunity of using their credit card or debit card. Auburn also continues to offer easy alternative ways to pay e-bills in installments to reduce the cash flow burden, including the following. A deferred payment plan option available through the university allows payments in 2 installments. There are no fees if paid by check or e-check. And a partnership with Tuition Management Systems allows payments to be prepaid over a 4-month span. There are no additional fees if paid by check or e-check. That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in every Thursday at 6 and catch all the latest headlines at eagleeyeauburn.com and our Twitter at EagleEyeTV. I'm Kinley Bashirs.
And I'm Taylor Harrison. Thanks for watching, and War Eagle.